Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to VHB Engines. This is gonna be part 2 of the Poormans GSR. It's kind of like an impromptu night. I had to come here to pick up a tool. Decided to go ahead and do some work. So I was, I'm feeling it. I'm like, all right, I could do something here. Try not to be useless and do something. So I did. Piecing together the last bit of this shit needs to be going on. I actually wanted to do that, but that's too much fine work. I gotta cut piston rings and all that shit now. I don't feel like fucking doing that. Plus, not only that, I gotta buy gaskets for that thing. I don't have any. Well, yeah, I do. I'm lying. I'm gonna use that for myself, so I could reuse that fucking oil pan gasket. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I might go ahead and finish that block this weekend. I'm not gonna have a head gasket for it though. Maybe I'll have a head gasket for it, I don't know. Anyway, I need to finish this motherfucker so I can post it for sale again. And probably it won't sell, but that's okay, because if it doesn't sell, then I'll keep it and I'll find something to put it in eventually when I can buy another car again. Yeah, so I'm about to clean out this oil pan real quick. Flip this motherfucker over, put those ARP head studs in it, and maybe drop the head on. Let's see, so I can finish this tonight. Alright, so got the ARPs in, get the oil pan on, minus the gasket, but you don't tell nobody. Alright, so I can't really call this engine finished until that fucking stupid valve cover over there is wrinkled up, and it's not. So what I'm gonna have to do is take that home with me tonight, strip it, and then put some of that black on it, wrinkled black. Alright, so that over there is the head I'm gonna use. Put that shit on right now, slide it in place, and then take off. Maybe I'm gonna torque it, maybe I'm not. I probably will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. And take a second to pop in again real quick before I put the head on. Say, Felpro is the head gasket of choice, honestly, for what I do. Never need anything more than that. I like to stay 500 and below because they don't do 85 or race gas, and these never had a problem with popping. So yeah, if you're gonna do a rebuild on your shit, chances are you can go to the auto parts and pick one up for $50, and there you go. You don't need anything special. Alright, so you will notice the now lack of ARP head studs. Alright, here's the issue. Give you a couple seconds to think about that. Alright, so for those of you who figured it out, that those look a little weird, it's because those are fucking VTEC head studs. Now, I kind of put them all in there like in 2 batches at a time, so I did like a quick little shuffle in my hand, like, oh yeah, this match the size, and put them in. Then when I put them all together, I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait, that's a little bit fucking weird. They're all level, because the LS head, it's got 2 race spots in the middle. It should be that 2 of the fucking head bolts or head studs are longer than the rest of them, like obviously so, and they weren't. But I just didn't think too hard on it, and I was like, well, maybe you're just tired, carry on. And I did. And then right before I put the head on, I was thinking about it again, because I'm inspecting the heads in my lab, and I'm looking, and I can't fucking see. Okay. You'll notice that them holes down there are really deep. And where are they at? Oh, and this hole really high. That hole really deep. High, deep, high, deep. Fuck you. Anyway, so what it was is I know for a fact that those head studs came in here. Why? Because the fucking ARP washers were still in place thanks to the oil. Alright, shuffle again. I didn't think too much on it because I know I had it on there. And I was like, and I'm looking at it when I put the head on, like, how the fuck did these fucking motherfuckers manage to get those two middle bolts threaded on? I was like, oh, okay, I see what they did. It's close, so they torqued down the rest of the fucking head, and once it was all torqued down, you had enough bolt sticking out or stud sticking out of the top so you could like thread it on. But you know, it kind of fucking makes me angry, dude. This isn't the first time that some shit like this has happened where I've run into like an ARP fucking retarded fuck up. I don't know. How do you think that forcing the shit to work is going to be an improvement over just using your stock head bolts? I don't fucking get it, you know. One of the first things that me and, or one of the first things that Blake did, my fucking roommate here, did when we opened up this place together was a head job. Like, the guy brought a fully built single cam in, and there was fucking oil, not oil, but fucking coolant flooding everywhere. It was crazy. We took off the cylinder head and there's fucking puddles of fucking coolant in the cylinders. It was amazing. Never seen anything like it. A couple of the fucking studs were like double stacked with washers. I don't get it, you know. So anyway, not the first time I've seen some stupid, ridiculous shit like this. I'm a little bit salty because that was supposed to be one of the selling points with the ARP head studs, even though fucking it's not gonna need it. But, you know, people like these things. Apparently, I've seen people buy ARP head studs for stock rebuilds. I don't know why. Anyway, yay, because I got me another set of VTech ARPs, which is cool because I'm going to use them for the B16 now. But fuck you for not being the right fucking things. Alright, so now I'm going to lay the head down there. I'm going to put the fucking head bolts I have in the fucking box on there and come back for one more follow-up section of the video, and then that's going to be it for the night. Okay, so making pretty good time here tonight. It's not too late. So I decided to carry on and damn near 100% finish this thing. Like I said earlier, I was going to take this home, strip it, and paint it there. But for the sake of expedience, as in I'm trying to hurry up and fucking finish this, I decided to go over with a wire brush, clean off any loose particles and shit. And I'm just going to spray a coat over top of it of good old VHT wrinkle black. Wrinkle black. And see how it looks after it's done. And if it comes out looking like a total complete piece of shit, I'll fucking strip it later. We'll see. Yeah, okay, so right away I can say that this isn't a valve cover I'm going to be very proud of. But with that being said, it might be passable. Now I'm going to get to show you guys one of my secret weapons. Yeah. A lot of people have come by the house while I was working there, and they were in here in the shop, and like, well, why the fuck do you have a hairdryer? Well, it's simple. It's for this fucking part right here, and sometimes for the blocks, depending if I overspray or not. Wrinkle valve covers, to get the wrinkle going on, it'll take fucking forever. I let one naturally air dry, it took a whole goddamn day. So I use this to cheat and speed it up a little bit. You want to start off on the, let me shut that up. Start off on a low setting, and you want to stay at a distance like that and kind of like go with it. And then once it starts to get tacky and starts to bubble up, then you can speed it up to the high setting and go closer. You just don't want to go too high and too close too fast because it'll smudge it and make it all runny. Alright, so I'm gonna fucking blow this valve cover. I'll blow it so fucking good. Hopefully you won't see the shittiness, and then show you the last thing before I fucking take final pictures and get the fuck out. Okay, so I'll admit it. I think it looks fucking gross. But then again, like I didn't finish the drying out process, so it'll wrinkle a little bit more and it'll look a little bit better, more palatable. But anyway, I don't expect it to sell anytime fast because the price tag is gonna be $800. So it's more than likely that I'll wind up using it for myself or something else. And if that's the case, I'll probably either replace it with another one that I've already done, or I'll strip this one down completely again and redo it. Anyway, like I said, I just did it because I'm in a hurry. And I didn't even bolt the cam caps down all the way because I'm gonna clean those up a little bit and put some lube on them. Yeah, I don't even have a fucking valve cover gasket. Anyway, I didn't make any videos last week because, or last weekend, because it was the first time in a couple of weeks that I had like 2 days off back to back. So after I went up north and picked up my ECU for the sedan at home, I kept saying, "Oh, I'll go to the shop tonight. I'll go to the shop tonight." But I wound up watching like movies with my wife and kids like all day, both days, and it felt pretty good to just sit around and do a whole bunch of nothing. This weekend though, I'll for sure be here. This is done. This weekend I'll probably bolt that swap together like I've been saying every fucking week. I'll put that together to make it look respectable, and I'm gonna grind the piston rings for this and get them in there and have that short block complete-ish. And I guess the only other thing, well, I guess the most immediate thing would be to do the B16, because that's another block I could do that'll potentially make money. I have dyno time scheduled for this weekend, and cross my fucking heart everything goes good, and if that's the case, then I'll be able to do my first real in-depth after build review of the car and get some street footage and maybe even some races. I can't think of anything else to update with, so just stick around. If you guys have any questions, comment below, or as always, feel free, like more and more people are doing, to hit up the inbox on Facebook. I'll link the description below. Alright, peace.